Today, I'm going to be talking about the Demon King DEMISE, or his more well-known alias, Ganondorf, his hatred and malice incarnate. Today I'm going to be talking about the possibilities for Ganondorf in Breath of the Wild 2. This week I've come up with an amazing theory, and I think it might just open up the plot for Breath of the Wild 2. Please do quickly leave your suggestions in the comments for what you think might be the plot for Breath of the Wild 2, as I really like to look into your guys' comments, as I like all of your opinions. So anyway, let's get started. In the Breath of the Wild 2 teaser trailer, we were met with a dark and sinister looking Zelda game, not seen since the likes of Twilight Princess and Majora's Mask. From what we, the fans, have heard so far, this game is going to be darker than Majora's Mask. The actual quote is on the screen now. That is a quote from Eiji Onuma, the Zelda series director and producer, if some of you don't know. But today we're going to be talking about the possibilities of what Ganondorf could do in the next game. So, after the Breath of the Wild 2 teaser trailer, after that scene, presuming it's at the very start of the game as many people are at the minute, what do you think Ganondorf would do? I think the most logical thing for him to do would be to escape. If he escaped wherever he's being held, the Zonai Temple or underneath Hyrule Castle or something, I don't really know where it is, nobody does, but if, while the earth is shaking, if he somehow escapes, then that could really open up this game's plot. For example, many YouTubers have been theorising that this game could actually be set before Breath of the Wild 1. No, don't click off the video just yet, okay? What I mean by that is that Link and Zelda time travel back in time. The evidence for this is actually shown when at the end of the Breath of the Wild 2 teaser trailer, there is absolutely no sight of any Sheikah buildings or anything. Quite a sight to behold in a Breath of the Wild world. But there's more. As we know, this game is slightly more related to Skyward Sword, as the Zelda team has actually been focusing on creating more of a story recently in the Zelda series. In Skyward Sword, there was the Gate of Time. The Gate of Time may be used in Breath of the Wild 2. They could go back in time, as this is kind of shown in Breath of the Wild 1 in the Sanctum, where you'd fight all of the Blight Ganons before you fight Calamity Ganon if you didn't do all of the Divine Beasts. Picture on screen now. But if Zelda and Link do go back in time to try and kill Ganon before the Calamity even starts, maybe even 10,000 years before, then that could really cause some problems in the Zelda universe. If Ganondorf gets up and escapes while both the hero and the princess are scrambling to survive, then he could do something dastardly. Something like, I don't know, maybe going to the Shrine of Resurrection? If Ganondorf was to go to the Shrine of Resurrection, one of the biggest things would be, well, what if Link and Zelda just go back in time again? Or what if they just search for him long enough? But let's be honest, Zelda games don't work like that. Ocarina of Time showed the hero going back and forwards in time, but it wasn't like he could go back. It would be amazing to have the feature to go back in time multiple times in the game, for different dungeons and whatnot. As the series producer has also said that these games are going to utilise Breath of the Wild's world. However, if they utilise it and add, say, Castletown, so that there is more life into the past world, then they could really make something here. But let's get back on track with the plot. I think that if Breath of the Wild 2 Ganondorf gets up from his slumber, escapes, goes to the Shrine of Resurrection without Zelda and Link knowing, and Zelda and Link think, oh, it's alright, it's, you know, he's dead, if maybe just, there'll be a first few dungeons in the game, and after you've completed those dungeons, you go against a Ganon fight. You think that Ganon dies after this fight, so Zelda and Link go back to their normal time and destroy the Gate of Time so that nobody else can use it in the future. After doing so, darkness clouds the land. They're back in the normal Hyrule now though. Nothing should be different. Except the Gerudo thief lay in wait at the Shrine of Resurrection. Now I think that there might be a few other things that actually discourage this theory now that I'm having a real think about it. Maybe if, I don't know, Link is obviously going to have to be in the Shrine of Resurrection during Ganondorf's 100 years at some point. So maybe it isn't a great theory, but at the same time, I feel like the Gerudo thief would somehow be able to, with Sheikah technology, make his own Shrine of Resurrection so that nobody ever finds him. This would mean that the real Ganon, rehydrated as most people call it, could come back. And as the Commonwealth Realm recently did a theory on, maybe he has his own memories. So before the Calamity, before everything, before he was a mummified corpse, maybe we will see what happened to him. But I do feel like he could really use the Shrine of Resurrection because that basically skips 100 years for him, and as he's a mummified corpse, that could regenerate his normal form. After losing to Link in a 3rd dungeon battle or something like that, he could go to the Shrine of Resurrection and take back his normal form, so that in the normal Hyrule, he can try and be triumphant over the hero. I don't know, this is a theory that I came up with a couple of weeks ago. If you guys agree at all, please do leave a like and comment what your theories are for the next game. Really not sure, but this seems to be something to go off. I feel like Ganon using the Shrine of Resurrection really could be a point, because nobody's really thought about it. But if Ganon used the Shrine of Resurrection, that could really do a lot. Like that, he could really be a force of nature. And one more thing, many people have been also theorizing that the Ganon that we see in the Breath of the Wild 2 teaser trailer could actually be this almost the exact same Ganon from Twilight Princess. Now I'm not sure how trustworthy this actually is, but this would make a lot of sense, as in a way, Ganondorf from Twilight Princess has quite a lot of a connection to the Hero of Time, the time traveller from the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask games. This would give Breath of the Wild 2 an even closer link to time travel, no pun intended. I do see the similarities between Twilight Princess Ganon and Breath of the Wild 2 Ganon though, as both of them have jewels on the top of their head and they both look like they've got the same amount of rings going towards the jewel, so all a different theory for a different day. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like rating. Every single Sunday I do another video at 6 PM UK time, so please do subscribe. More theories like this, and bigger and better ones, are coming in the future. So please do subscribe, it really does help me out, and like this video. Well, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.